guys, it's Wahoos again. And today, we are doing something crazy. We're going to be tearing the bed apart. And we're going to be filing on Teddy. Because he deserves it. Gotta admit it. Okay, so, basically, make sure to follow and subscribe. Because this could be awesome. Oh! Okay, so basically, this is the bed right here. And we are going to be piling on Gum, which you can see right now, which is censored in the video. Well, actually, it's censored. You can't see this part.
What specific qualities did you see?
He's fast, he's quick. I mean, he returned punts and kickoffs down there. He also played some offense, he's a converted receiver. So he's an explosive playmaker that ended up moving to defense, played inside, played outside, and returned kicks. So he did all those in college. He's a good player.
We're back.
Hey, Bill, prior to their punt return for the touchdown, Kyle Duggar came up with a big play there on third down. His game was pretty good today.
Yeah, again, I thought we played good team defense. We'll have to look at the film and see exactly how each guy did and all that. But yeah, Kyle had a number of good plays that I noticed. Tackles, coverage plays. But there were also some plays where he was able to do his job and help out on somebody else at the same time, and just be.
Okay, put it in place. Go see what I like there. What the heck?
Media, I think, on Friday. And I know the conditions today were not exactly the same, but how helpful was that to be in the stadium, particularly when you look at somebody like Marcus who's got to handle the ball in conditions like you did today?
Right. Yeah, well, it was the Marcus play. It was Jonnu on the squib kick. It was just in general, the balls went to their boundary, or their sideline, the Jets sideline, and that's the way we practiced on Friday. The wind was stronger today than it was on Friday, but we had the general idea on Friday about the way the ball was going to go and, how we would call certain returns based on whatever the situation was, the distance, the field position, and the wind and so forth. So it kind of did play out. It's not always like that. Sometimes the conditions change from Friday to Sunday and the wind changes direction or velocity or whatever, which it did. The velocity changed today. I'd say the tough thing today was just the gusting, when Nick went out there for his field goal, it was pretty still, and then when he kicked it, it was really gusting up and hit the crossbar and didn't make it. But that ball probably was affected by I don't know 5, 6, 8 yards. I don't know, whatever it was. Just in that. So it was good kick, really close, but just a little bit of a difference there, and kicking into that open end. That's definitely a factor. But yeah, it was good to get in there, good to get the specialist to kick, and good to get the returners, not just the returners, but the guys blocking to, anticipate the direction of the ball and how the return was going to be set up based on where the wind was going to carry it.
Bill, Trent had started every game for you guys this year, left tackle, and wasn't on the injury report this week. What went into the decision to sit him until Isaiah got hurt?
Yeah, it was the coaching decision.
Bill, question about your punting unit. This time you have a new punter, and with this kind of a weather condition, is there any particular adjustment you have to make, especially shifting from Jake to Mike, from righty to lefty?
Yeah, well, sure. Anytime you change a position like that, there are some adjustments in the punting game, righty to lefty, and just overall timing. Certainly for a snapper like Joe, where you try to put the ball in the right hip for a right punter and left hip for a left-footed punter. It's a little bit of an adjustment there. But then, also, Michael did the holding on the field goals, for Jake, and then Nick did kickoffs for Jake. So there were multiple adjustments with Jake not available today that both Nick and Michael had to make, and in addition, Joe Cardona. So, the rest of it's everybody else kind of just, they're blocking assignment requirements and coverage responsibilities and all that are like all pretty much the same. But certainly the direction of the kick, the hang time of the kick, and you know the way the ball's kicked, Nick's kickoffs versus Jake's kickoffs, there are definitely some differences there that we you know had to adjust to. But that's that's what you have to do. You know, you always want to play into the strength of your specialists. So that's
Turn
we
forward,
try to
get
play
there.
into that.
Bill, do you feel like your offense and Mac are close to a breakthrough of kind of cleaning up some of those mistakes you want, or are you a little concerned that even from this point on, it's just going to be a slog and a fight for this offense?
Well, again, we moved the ball. We just didn't have enough points, so we got to do a better job of scoring more points when we get down there. And when we get close to scoring points, 30, 35-yard line, all the way to get the ball closer to get some points on the board. So it wasn't like we couldn't move the ball. We had several good opportunities, but we just penalties, negative plays, dropped the ball, missed opportunities. Just have to do a better job there. And again, give the Jets credit. Coach Salah and his staff and their players, and they have a really good defense. I mean, we all know that. So, but we're going to see good defenses, for the rest of the year as well. So, we just got to coach and play better.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you.
All right, let's picture head coach Bill Belichick. Pats improved to 6-4 this season. They've beaten the Jets 14 straight times. We're going to take a break. As we wait on Patriot quarterback Mac Jones to come to the podium. Stay with us.
Bill Belichick's post-game press conference is brought to you by Oakers Company, New England's premier technology and audio-visual solutions provider for over 100 years and proud partner of the New England Patriots.
But on the other hand, you guys got into the red zone and couldn't get into the end zone. So how did you feel about your personal performance?
Yeah, I mean, we won the game. I think, obviously, we moved the ball pretty well today, so that's a fact. And we got to be able to move it through that fringe area better. And we got to watch the tape and see what we can do better. But thought we stayed together as a unit, didn't lose our cool, and worked together to try to win. So obviously, Marcus's return was the icing right there on the cake. But it's a good football team in a tough environment. They played really well, and I've got to give credit to them. And happy that we won, and that's a great divisional win. So it's a good start there, and to this little run we're going to make here. So got to just watch the film and see where we can get better.
Hey, Mac, just again, you kind of spoke to it, but thoughts on Marcus Jones return and how much of a relief it was to not have to go into overtime and try and gut one out there instead of just, the atmosphere on the sideline and just how that was for you guys.
Yeah, I think that was great. I think that shows why football is one of the greatest. It is the greatest team sport. It takes 60 minutes to win games in the NFL. You see that every week. So really proud of our team and offense, defense, special teams, how we came together. And at the end of the day, in tough conditions like that, you just got to find a way to win. So we did that, and that's something to be proud of. So we're excited about this one. And like I said, we got a quick turnaround. So going to be a lot of improvement to be made, and we know what we want to improve on. So we just got to do it.
Hey, Mac, you told us earlier this week you did a full self-audit, and it was reported this morning that a lot of that audit was just about your timing of your drops and them syncing with the routes. If that's true, how much was that improved today, and do you feel like that contributed to it was more of an efficient passing game?
Yeah, I think a little bit. Definitely improved on that. Talked about it. Any offense, timing, spacing, all that stuff, drop, depth, everything. So definitely going to look at the film and see how it looks. But for the most part, I felt like it was good. And like I said, tough conditions to play in, 20, 25-mile-per-hour winds. So proud of the guys for catching the ball and doing all that stuff. And the linemen did good. I think some of those sacks are coverage sacks, and it kind of is what it is. It's football, right? You're in line yardage, and they have good players on the defensive side of football. So, and that team specifically for the defensive line. So did some good things. Definitely want to get through the fringe and score some good touchdowns.
Hey, Mac, two-parter for you. One, I just wanted to ask you about some of the play-action passes you guys were able to hit today for big plays and what you thought of those. And two, just seemed like you were trying to get the ball to the running backs on the check down maybe a little bit faster today and they were able to make some plays with it.
Yeah, I think play-action pass is a good part of every offense, and you want to be able to get the
Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and Wahoo's game today. Let's go to the 7 create the